Hello everyone. Please let me know, guys. Am I audible or not? Hello. Welcome to all of you guys in today's bootcamp. Okay, guys. In this bootcamp, we are going to learn about the fundamentals of React. But before starting today's bootcamp, guys, please let me know whether am I audible or not. Hello, Hemant. Hemant, कैसे हो? Okay, guys. Okay. Thank you, guys. Hello, everyone. Hello, Bharat. Good. I'm also good, Hemant. Guys, इस बार क्या है ना समर सीजन थोड़ा लंबा चलेगा, राइट? तो क्या करना, गाइस, हर हर एक लोग ज्यादा से ज्यादा पानी पीना, हाँ? ठीक है। वेरी गुड इवनिंग गाइस, वेरी गुड इवनिंग प्रिया, हेमंत, आई एम ऑल्सो गुड। गाइस, पानी पिया करो, बहुत ज्यादा गर्मी हो रही है आजकल। Once again guys, very good evening and thank you for joining today's bootcamp guys. ओके, बस 1 या 2 मिनट वेट कर लो, ठीक है? उसके बाद हम स्टार्ट करेंगे। ओके हेमंत, नो इशू, प्लीज वेट फॉर नेक्स्ट 2 to 3 minutes. Okay guys, after that we will start today's class. Okay. Okay, first of all, guys, please let me know how many of you have already got the idea about React. What is React? How we can work with React? Okay, why we should go for React? Guys, if you have any idea regarding React, please share with me, guys. Or why we should go for React? Guys, one more thing. During this class, I will provide the Google Meet link. Sorry, Google Form link. Please fill up all the details onto the form. Okay, guys. So your participation certificate will be delivered to you via mail. Yes, it is used for front-end development. Yes, it's absolutely right. Uh, if you want to create any complex front-end now, so React is the best option, right? Component-based coding हम करते हैं ना, we just create uh, all the pages like components, right? Every page will act like a component. So it will be very much, yes, a reusable component. Yes, absolutely correct. Okay, guys, let's start today's class. Okay. Okay. First of all, guys, in this in this class, now, first of all, we are going to learn about the fundamentals of React. Means how we can initialize our project. Okay. What are the ways? Then how we can integrate the Tailwind CSS. Instead of writing normal CSS, it is very much preferable to use the Tailwind CSS, right? It is the modern practice to use the CSS. Okay. Now, after that, we will learn about the concept of components, how we can build components. Okay. Actually, what is component? Okay. What will be the structure of the component? How we can build them? How we can use them? Okay. We will understand those things. Yes, Arif, very good evening. Very good evening, everyone, guys. After that, we will also learn about two important hooks, that are the use state and use effect hook. Okay, why we should go for those hooks? Okay, we will also understand those things. Are you guys very much interested for today's class? Let me know. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no? Guys, just one more request. Please do like and subscribe our channel, guys. Please do like and subscribe, and also share with your friends so you can give them some knowledge, guys. Okay, you can also get some knowledge, and you can also give some knowledge to your friends. Okay, and I will also try to teach in a very easy manner, guys. Okay, in a very easy manner, and I will also try to speak in both Hindi and English so everyone can understand all the things. Okay, guys, let's start. Let me know. Should I start, guys? Let me know. Guys, should I start? Please let me know. Okay, okay, guys, let's start. So first of all, guys, in today's class, we are going to learn about React, right? So what is React? First of all, React is a framework. It's a JavaScript framework, right? So you can say that React is nothing but a JavaScript framework. Okay, now the framework. Why we should use the framework? For creating the front end. We should use the framework for what purpose? For creating the front end application. Front end application, right? So using JavaScript means by writing JavaScript, we can create the front end, right? Now another thing is like suppose we are going to use normal HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to create web pages, right? So first of all, guys, we have two type of web pages. We have total two type of web pages. Can anybody let me know, guys, what are the types of web pages we have? Please let me know. What are those types, guys? Please let me know. Web pages. Anybody have any idea, guys? Please let me know. What are the types of web pages we have? Okay, first one is the static, right? Static web page, and the another is the dynamic web page. Okay, now why it is called the static web page? Static web page means the inside the web page now we cannot perform any kind of actions, like suppose I have a web page. Okay, it is my web page. Inside the web page, suppose a login button is there. Okay, what is there? Login button. So now if I click on the login button now, so I can click it. I can click on the login button, but after clicking on the login button now, no operation will be performed. No operation will be performed. What I want, I just want to click on the login button. So if I click on the login button now, some operations will be happen behind the scene, and after successfully performing the login operation, I should redirect to the home page, but nothing will be happened. Means a static web page means a simple web page can look very beautiful, but no functionality will be there in a static page. But it is opposite to the dynamic page. Dynamic page means suppose our web page is there, right? And inside the web page, if you want to add some functionality now, so you can add it using JavaScript, right? Suppose you want to click on the login button. So or otherwise, if you click on any of the element now, something can happen, like a pop-up box will be open. Okay, something will be print, some actions will be happen, the background color will be changed, something can be happen in the dynamic web page. So I can say that in dynamic web page now we use HTML, also CSS, and also JavaScript. But in static web page we only use HTML and CSS. Okay, we only use a HTML and CSS in static web page, and for the dynamic web page we use the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Now in previous days, guys, in previous days क्या होता था? Just Watch it, guys. Suppose these are my HTML pages. These are my HTML pages, okay? And for individual HTML pages, suppose we have a common JavaScript file. Yeah, we have different JavaScript file. Suppose it is my page 1. Suppose it is my page 2, and it is my page 3. Page 3, right? Page 1, page 2, and what? Page 3. Now, guys, in previous days, now, suppose I'm just making a database call from my page 1, okay? Some scripts is there. Suppose there is a index.js, a script. Using that script, I am just making a database call. Or suppose it is my login page, or it is my what? Login page, and it is my home page. So after performing the login operation is written inside the JavaScript file. So if I click on the login button now, so behind the index.js file will be work, right? After that, I will get some response and I will be redirect to the what page? To the home page, right? But when I redirect to the home page now, I have the data into my login page. But now I am in a home page. So if I want that data, so first of all, I have to store the data into the cookies. Okay, into the cookies, or otherwise I can store it into the session or local storage. Local storage. Now, after going to the home page, what should I do? I just go to the cookies, or I have to go to the local storage. From the local storage or from the cookies, I have to fetch the data. What data? User data. Because I have performed the login operation. So after performing the login operation, the user credential will be sent it from server to the client side, right? Server to the client side. Now what is client side? Nothing, guys. Whatever you are going to look into your screen, that is nothing but the client side. Okay. The most of the interaction will be happen at the client side, guys. Okay. Now you have to fetch all the data from the local storage. Now if you go from home to feed, yeah, create post, create post page, then again you have to store the data into the storage or cookies. Then you have to go to a new page, and from the new page you have to again collect the data from other places. Okay, that is a very hectic task. That was the very hectic task. You can create that kind of website, no issue, but no security will be there. Okay, no data prevention will be there. Okay, nothing will be present. Anyone can access or anyone can manipulate the local storage or the cookies. So for preventing that kind of situation, React just launch in the market. Okay, now in the React, now React is also known as the SPA. What? SPA. Now what does it mean by SPA? SPA means single page application. Now what does it mean by single page application, guys? In React application, na, if you have already worked with the React, so you can understand that in React now you have only one HTML page. The HTML page name is index.html, and whatever page we are going to make, means like login page, like home page, like any other pages, whatever pages we want to make, we just create separate components. Like home is a component. Similarly, for login will be a component. For create post or blog, it will be another component. Now after few moment I will again explain what are the components, buddy. So in a React application, only one HTML page will be there. Inside the HTML page, suppose if I want to open the home component, if I want to open what component, I want to open the home component. So what will happen? Just everything will be removed, only the home will be displayed, but the index.html page will be remain as it is. Suppose I don't want the home page, I want the login page. So what will happen? Only the login component will be displayed on On which page? On the HTML page. And also another concept is there, like why we should go for the React. Suppose we, guys, please let me know how many of you know the DOM structure or the document object model. If you have any kind of idea regarding document object model, please let me know. Guys, please let me know. Guys, are you guys understanding? First of all, let me. Are you guys understanding? Is it difficult for you to understand, guys, this kind of concept? Please let me know. Okay, I think you guys are understanding, right? Okay, okay, no issue, no issue. So DOM structure, in a DOM structure, na, basically what will happen if we use the normal HTML and CSS page, and also use the normal JavaScript now. So what will happen? Suppose I want to perform some modification. So performing the modification now, the entire tree-like structure will be created from the top to bottom. Means from the root to its a child element. From top to bottom, it will be created. Suppose I have what page? I have a login page. Okay, I have a login page and I also have some home page. So what will happen if I want to go from the login to home page now? So what will happen? The entire DOM structure will be created from top to bottom. But if I use the React, it will just only change only some certain portions. That portions are need to be changed. It will not recreate the entire DOM from the beginning position. It will just change some portion of the HTML page. Okay, so it will just save our time. It make our website very much fast, guys. Okay, so that is also an another reason why we should go for React. Guys, please let me know, have you understood or not why we should go for React? React is very much easier for creating any kind of front end application, whether the application will be a very big app, any very big website or very small website. Okay, for any kind of website or any kind of project, we can go for React. Okay, yes, a virtual DOM concept. Yes, a reconciliation. Yes, if you know the reconciliation, guys, please let me know. Yes. Okay, okay, I think you guys are understanding. Now let me share my VS Code, guys, with you. I think my screen is visible to all of you guys. Please let me know. After that, we will see how we can create a React project, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's start, guys. Let's start how we can create a React project. Okay. But before we create a React project, guys, one thing that need to be installed in your system. What is the thing, guys? That is nothing but the runtime environment. Okay. So the very famous runtime environment is like Node.js. So first of all, you have to install the runtime environment in your local system. That is nothing but Node.js. Just a search for Node.js and you will get the very first website of Node.js. Just go inside the website and here you will get a button called download Node.js LTS, means long term support. And the current LTS version is a 22.15.0. So just click on the download button and just open the file, execute it, and the Node.js will be installed in your system automatically. Okay, that is the only requirement, and you should have an IDE for writing the code like VS Code. Okay, guys, that is the prerequisite for working with React. Are you guys understanding? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Are you guys understanding the requirements for working with React? Should I start, guys? Should I start? Let me know. Okay, guys, let's create a React application first. Okay, guys, if you want to create a React application now, so you can use CRA also, like create React app. but CRA is a legacy way to create a React app. But in the modern days, we don't use CRA command. We use a wait or white. Okay, so white is nothing but a bundler. How we can create? First of all, let me show you guys. We have to use the npm first. So npm, I am just going to tell the npm ki npm I want to create an application. So npm create white at the rate latest. So that is the command. That is the command. Using that command, you can create a React application. Now here npm it is required to write the npm because using npm now I am going to create the application. Now the second important thing, that is guys, here you can see, let me zoom in for you. Create, right? So here create is nothing but a utility. It is an utility. Utility means a function, guys. A function means using that create function now I am going to give an instruction to the npm that npm you have to create something. You have to create something. Now I have to tell the npm what should I create, right? So what should I create, guys? I want to create a Vite application. I want to create a Vite application. So for that, I have just written Vite at the rate latest. Means you just create a Vite application with the latest version. Guys, are you people understanding? Let me know, guys. Are you people understanding? NPM, I have just write NPM means using NPM, I have to create the application. After that, I have to tell the NPM what I want to do. For that, I have written create means I want to create something using npm. For that, I have just written create. Then I have to tell what I want to create. I want to create a white application for my React project. So that's why I have just written white at the rate latest. Means npm just create an application using a white. Are you people understanding? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Are you people understanding? Is it difficult for you guys? Let me know. Or you guys are understanding? Easy na, guys? Okay, after that, guys, you have to put a directory name. Means basically you have to tell that inside which folder you are going to create your Vite application. So here you can see no folder is there, right, guys? No folder is there. So for that, if you mention a folder name now, so npm automatically create that folder for you. And inside the folder your React application will be present. Like I want to create a folder called 01 React, sorry, White React. So my directory name will be 01 White React, and inside that directory na my React application will be present. So hit the enter button. Okay, hit the enter button. And after that, some options I have to choose, guys. So inside the white bundler na we can create front-end application using many frameworks like a vanilla JavaScript, like a Vue.js, like React, pre-React, Lit, okay, Svelte, Solid, AngularJS. Okay, many options are there. But in today's bootcamp, guys, we are going to learn about React. So for that, you have to choose the third option, only React, and hit the enter button. Now, in JavaScript, we have different type of JavaScripts. Means JavaScript variants are there. Okay, like TypeScript plus SWC JavaScript. Okay, just forget about everything, and we just know only one JavaScript version, only JavaScript variant, है ना? जैसे मार्वल के अंदर लोकी का वेब सीरीज है ना गाइस. In the Loki web series we have different timelines. So in different timelines the different variants are there, right? So similarly, suppose in this timeline now for JavaScript different variants are there. One of the variant is normal JavaScript, one of the variant is TypeScript. So go for the third one, normal JavaScript. Hit the enter button. Now here guys, you can see a folder has been created called 01 white react, and inside that folder your entire application is present guys. Okay, understood guys? Let me know. Understood or not guys, please let me know. Okay, your entire application is present, but if you open the folder now, a folder is missing. You can see a folder is missing. The folder name is node module. We have to install the node module folder. If we do not install the node module folder, we cannot run our application. Now it basically give you some instruction like you have to change the directory and go inside the 01 byte react folder, then install the npm. Okay, so let's follow the command like cd 01 byte react. So now I am inside the byte react project. Now I have to install the npm. So what should I use? Npm install install. So after few seconds, my npm means my node module folder will be installed inside my project, guys. Inside my project. Okay, let's download, guys. Okay, so तब तक के लिए ना हम कुछ और देखेंगे. Okay, let's see some another thing, guys. In this project, we are going to use the Tailwind CSS. We are not going to use normal CSS, guys. So just search for the Tailwind CSS in the browser. Okay, what you should do? You should search for the Tailwind CSS. Now you will get the very first website. Just click on the website, guys. Click on the website, and you can see the very beautiful web page of Tailwind CSS. And the current version of Tailwind CSS is version 4.1. We have to install the Tailwind CSS. Now let's understand how Tailwind CSS works. The another name Tailwind CSS. The another name of Tailwind CSS is utility based class framework. Utility based utility first framework. Utility first framework means suppose I have a paragraph tag, right? I have what? A paragraph tag. Suppose it is my paragraph. Inside the paragraph, I have some text like lorem epsum. Lorem epsum. Okay, lorem epsum. Now I want to provide some style to this paragraph tag. I just want to change the background color. I just want to change the background color of the paragraph tag. So for that, how can I change the background color? Suppose it is my CSS file. It is my what? CSS file. Inside the file, I have to target the paragraph. Then here I have to write the CSS like background color. What color? Suppose background color is blue. So I have to write CSS in this manner, guys, in normal CSS. Yes or no? Let me know, guys. Yes or no? If I use the normal CSS, then I have to use that kind of CSS. Okay, very traditional approach. Yes or no, guys? Let me know. Very traditional approach. But if I use the Tailwind CSS now, for each and every property, for each and every value of the property, we have different classes. You don't need to think about the we have to write the Tailwind CSS separately. No, you don't have to write the Tailwind CSS separately. Tailwind CSS also provide you some classes. Like what classes? Suppose I want to provide a class name called first para. First para. So if I want to provide some style, how can I do that? Dot first para. So by using the class name, I can also assign the style, right guys? I can also assign the style. So Tailwind CSS also provides some class name like first para. Okay. Suppose here is a background color blue. In Tailwind CSS, there will be a class called dot bg blue, like the shade is like 400. bg blue 400. Inside the bg blue 400, it also use the same background properties like background color, and background color is what? Blue. And what is the class name, guys? BG Blue 400. So here, instead of writing first para, I can use the name BG Blue 400. So that is the way. Means it is similar to normal classes, guys. But Tailwind CSS uh, already has predefined some classes, and using those classes, you can easily access the Tailwind CSS. Okay. So you want to provide height and width. So if I want to provide height and width, how can I provide? Normal, I have to write height 10 pixel, right? Height 10 pixel. But in Tailwind CSS, you don't need to write height 10 pixel. Tailwind CSS also has a class called .h12. h12 I think 92 या शायद उससे भी कुछ ऊपर हो सकता है. Suppose .h1, it's my class name in Tailwind CSS. So here there will be a height value like 10 pixel. Similarly, guys, another class name will be present called h5. Inside the h5, what will be my height value? Suppose my height value is 50 pixel. So suppose I will provide the height of 10 pixel. So what should I do now? I just put a new class name called h1. Or suppose I want to provide a height of 50 pixel. So just remove h1 and write h5. So in this manner, Tailwind CSS works. Okay. For each and every height's a value. For each and every padding, background color, normal text color. Okay. For each and everything, Tailwind CSS already have some classes. Just we need to access those classes and use it according to our requirement. Now, guys, let me know. Have you understood the concept of Tailwind CSS? How Tailwind CSS works? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Let me know. First, guys, let me know. Okay, here you can see node module folder has been generated. Now the command we have to use npm run dev. If you use the command npm run dev now, so what will happen? Our application will be started. And in which URL we can see our application, guys? http://localhost 5173. Just open your browser and paste the URL here and hit the enter button. And your application, you can see your application, right? Beautiful application, right, guys? So it is your React application, and you have successfully created your React application, guys. Okay, guys, understood? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Have you understood the concept of Tailwind CSS or not? Now we are going to install the Tailwind CSS. Okay, okay. How we can install the Tailwind CSS? The steps are very much easy. Okay, first of all, you have to open the website of Tailwind CSS. You have to open the website of Tailwind CSS and click on the Get Started button. Okay. After that, some command will be present. You have to copy those commands and execute it. That's it, guys. After that, Tailwind CSS will be installed in your system. Like the first command is npm install Tailwind CSS, and also some other dependencies are there. So just copy it, go to the VS Code, paste the command here and hit the enter button. Now, next thing, guys, here you can see two lines, and behind the two lines, some light effects are there, right? Means some blue color effect is there. So it basically says that you have to copy this line and also this portion and paste it where? Paste it inside the file which name is white.config.ts. But in our React application, there is no file which extension is the .ts, because we have choose the variant of normal JS, means normal JavaScript. So the white.config.js and white.config.ts file is same. Okay, so now what you should do, you should copy this line first. After copying this line, paste it here, and also you have to copy this Tailwind CSS function and go inside the plugins. After React, put a comma and paste it here. Okay, very easy. After that, what you should do, guys, what you should do, you should copy the added import Tailwind CSS and you have to paste it inside the main CSS file. What is the main CSS file, guys? Open the src and here you will get the main CSS file name index.css. What is the name? Index.css. Remove entire code. What is present? Index.css. Remove entire style, guys. Remove entire style. Okay. Now the style page is empty. Paste just only one line. At the rate import Tailwind CSS. That is more than enough to work with the Tailwind CSS. Now I should run the application here. Okay. And if I go to the website and if I reload my web page, now see the styles has been changed. Na? That means the Tailwind CSS has already been installed into your system. Now, how we can see the Tailwind CSS, whether the CSS are working or not? How we can understand, guys? Okay, before understanding something that we have to do, like the app.css. We are not going to write this kind of CSS, guys, right? So for that we have installed the Tailwind CSS now. So हम लोग ये सब CSS यूज नहीं करेंगे ना गाइस. सो उसी के लिए हमने क्या किया था, Tailwind CSS को इंस्टॉल किया था. So for that, just delete the app.css. Please don't delete index.css. If you delete the index.css, then nothing can help you to work with the Tailwind CSS, guys. Okay, and remove the entire code. And remove the entire code and write import React. After that, create a function const app will be my function, and what the function will do? Function will return what? Return a component, means a empty fragment. That's it. Finally, what you should do? You should export it defaultly. Export default what? This app component. Okay. And here, if I write any content like a div element will be there inside the div. Hello React. How are you? Okay. I have just write an element, div element. Inside the div element, I have just put hello React. How are you? If I go to my application and if I reload it, you can see hello React, how are you? It is showing. That means our application is working accurately. Let me know, guys, have you understood or not? Let me know. Are you people understanding? Please let me know in the comment box, guys. Okay, let's try whether the Tailwind CSS is working or not. So Tailwind CSS means we are going to use some class name. So for using the class name, we have a property called class name. Inside the class name, we can write whatever styles we want to use. Like I want to change the background color. So for that, I can write bg slate of 400. And if I go to the browser, you can see a background color is present. Suppose I want to change the text color of my div. So for that, I can write text white. Text white means the color white. BG slate means background color slate. Are you people understanding? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Are you people understanding? Here you can see the color is white, right? You can see here. Okay. Okay, guys. Understood or not? Please let me know. Understood or not? Okay. So in this manner, we can install the Tailwind CSS or and also we can install our React application. Now let's understand the concept of components. Okay, guys. Now for using the component inside the src, create a new folder and give a name to the folder called components. Okay. Now whatever component I want to create now, I will just create those components inside the components folder. Now some rules are there for the component. The rules like if you want to create a component means if you want to create a component, the component name will be started with a uppercase character, with a uppercase character. Always आप लोग जब भी एक कंपोनेंट बनाओगे ना, उस कंपोनेंट का जो पहला अक्षर होता है, the first letter of the component, it will be in the uppercase. Like I want to create a component for my login page. So for that, I will give the name like login.jsx. JSX means I am going to write the HTML using JavaScript, right? I am going to write the HTML using JavaScript. Here you can see I am just writing the HTML now. Div is nothing but a HTML. So using JavaScript, I am just writing the HTML, right? So for that, the extension will be JSX. If you are going to use the TypeScript, for that, the extension will be TSX. So here I am just going to create a component for my login page. Okay. Now, what is the structure of a component? What is the structure of a component? Okay. First of all, the very first thing, you have to import React. And it is also optional. If you do not want to import the React, then nothing will be happen. No issue will be there. Okay. After that, component is nothing but what? Component equal to means a function. Okay. So component is nothing but what? A function. That means, okay, component means a function now. So if I create a function, okay, function. Now I have to give a function name. So what will be the function name? The file name you have given, please use that name only. You can use other name, no issue. But it is preferred to use the same file name. Like it is my login component. So here you can write a login. Okay, here you can write the login. And it is a function, right? So just write the function. Or if you want to use the arrow function, no issue. Just create a function const login. It's an arrow function. Okay. And finally, the function will be exported. Like export default login. I am just defaultly export my component, guys. I'm just defaultly export my component. So what is component? Component is nothing but a function. Now, what the function will do? Here, if you notice the app.jsx, guys, inside the function, I'm just return something. What I am just going to return, I'm just going to return some HTML element. So now from here, I can say that in React, components are nothing but some functions. Now, what the functions will do? Functions will return something. Something means what? Something means some HTML elements. So means it will return something. So what it will return? It can return a div also, or it can return any kind of element. Like welcome to the login page. That's it, guys. That is a component. Nothing, nothing rocket science is there, guys. Okay, nothing rocket science is there. Just you have to create a function. Okay, the function should return HTML elements. After that, just export the function. Okay, and if we go to the browser and if we refresh the application, here you can see nothing is displaying, right, guys? Nothing is displaying. But we have created the component like login component, but the login component is not visible into the website. How can I do that? Guys, only the app.jsx portion will be displayed. So if the app.js component will be displayed, so if I put my component, if I put my login component inside the app.jsx, then can I display my login component? Yes, of course. Why not? How can I do that? Just import the login component and just put it inside the app. Just put it inside the app, guys. Okay. Now go to the website, refresh the website, guys. Here you can see the component output. Like welcome to the login page. Welcome to the login page. Are you people understanding what is component, guys? Are you people understanding? Let me know. Let me know, guys. Are you people understanding? Guys, let me know. After that, we will discuss about the props, guys. Okay. Till now, any confusion, guys? Till now, any confusion? Let me know, guys. Let me know. Till now, any confusion? Everything understood now, guys? Okay, okay. Now let's create another component. So we have create a component for login page. Suppose I want a new component for my home page. So home.jsx will be my next component. So what is the basic boilerplate for the component, guys? Simple. First import what? Import React. Now component means what? Component means a function. So I have to create a function, whether the function will be a arrow function or it will be a basic function. So now it is preferred to use the component name as it is to the file name. So that it is my home component, right? For that, I will give the function name as a home, H capital. And what will do the home component? Home component basically return something. Return something means it will return some element. What element? HTML element, like welcome to the home page. And finally, I have to display the home component now. So if I want to display the home component, so for that I have to export the component. Whether you are going to export defaultly or whether you are going to export the component normally, it is totally depend on you. If you want to export normally, then after export, put a pair of curly braces. Inside the curly braces, just put the home name. Okay. Or if you want to export it defaultly, just go for default export. Okay. Now again go inside the app.jsx, and after the login, just import the home component and display it. If you go to the browser and refresh the page, you can see here welcome to the home page. So that is all about the component, guys. That is all about what? Component. Okay. Okay, guys, just give me a second. Give me a second. Let me give you a form URL. Okay. Let me give you a form URL. Okay. Shorten URL. Copy. Okay. Okay, guys, that is the URL, but the form will not work right now, guys. Okay. I will open the form sometime later. Sometime what? Later. Okay. Now we have understood the concept of components, guys. Okay. We have understood the concept of components. Now, guys, let's understood. Guys, the link will not work right now. Okay. Please don't go inside the link. I'm just provide the link because I will give you only 5 to 6 minutes to fill up the form. Okay. So just copy the form link and and put the link into a new tab and just keep open the tab. Okay. When I will say you to go and fill up the form, just go and fill up. Okay, now we have understood the concept of components, right? Now let's talk about the props. What is props, guys? Suppose I want to send some data. Suppose it is my a component, is my one of my component, it is one of my component. And the component name is like app component. So it is my what component? App component. It is my component like temporary component. Okay. Now also I am just displaying the temp component inside my app, right? Now I want to pass some data to the temp component. I want to pass some data from which component to which component, from app component to temp component. Okay. So here what I am going to do, basically I am going to send some data or send some information from one component to another component. Like inside the app component, temp component is present. So I will give some data to app to temp, and the data will be reflected into this temp component, right, guys? So that is all about the props. Okay, let me know, any doubt guys, any doubt what is props? Props is a concept, or it is a phenomenon of sending or transmitting data from one component to another component. Understood or not guys? Let me know, understood or not? What is props? Props are nothing but a phenomenon of transferring or sending the data or the information from one component to another component guys. Okay, understood. Now let's see how the props will work. How the props will work. Suppose here component I have list. I have what? List.jsx. Inside the list I will use the RFC. It will provide me a boilerplate for the React. Now you can ask me, sir, how you are going to import the boilerplate? Very easy. Just go for the React. Go for the React, search it, and the very first option, simple React snippet, and after that also you also install the ES7 plus React. Okay, this two extension will help you to give some predefined snippets for the React application guys. Okay, now here list, right? So inside the list I want to use the ordered list, or yes, ordered list. Inside the ordered list I need a list item. Here list item means I want to provide some Avenger name like uh, Tony Stark, Tony Stark, right? And I want to display Tony Stark inside my which app, inside my which component, inside my app component. I will remove all these things from here, and here I will import my list component, right? And if I go to my web page, reload, here you can see Tony Stark is there, right? Tony Stark is there. Okay, now but I don't want to display Tony Stark manually. Means if I want to pass any name, if I want to pass any name, yes, Astha link will not work. I have already told that I have just provide the URL, just copy the URL and put the URL into a new tab and keep the tab open. When I'm going to tell you guys to go and fill up the form, then you should go and fill up the form because the form will be open for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, for that I have just provided the URL. Now guys, I don't want to display the name of Tony Stark in this manner. Okay, but what I want to do, मैं basically क्या चाहता हूँ guys, I just want to pass some name from my app component and the name will be displayed as it is, and the name will be displayed as it is inside my list. So for that, inside the list I can pass name, or you can use any kind of attribute name. Okay, you can use any kind of attribute name. Suppose inside the name I want to pass Thor. I want to pass Thor. So here I have told now I can pass data from one component to another component. Here also I have passed some data, and if I go to the website and if I refresh, whether the Thor has been displayed, the Thor has not been displayed now. Why not displayed? Because I have sent the data to the list, but list has not taken the data yet. List has not taken the data yet. So how the list will take the data? It is the main question. I have sent the data from the app, but the data is not reflected on the list. But how can I do that? Inside the list, just put a object. Inside the list, put a object. And what is the name? Guys, what is the name? I just use a name here, only name. So put the name inside that list. And instead of displaying Tony Stark, put a what? Put a curly braces, and here just put the name. Here just put the what? Name. And if you go to the web page and if you refresh, you can see here Thor is now being displayed, guys. Thor is now being displayed. And if I change the name from the app.jsx like Tony Stark, Tony what? Stark. Here you can see Tony Stark has been displayed, right? That means here I can send some data from app component to list component, and also the data is displaying inside my list component, right? Inside my list component. Suppose I want to display another data like Tony Stark, Captain America, Captain America. And if I go the browser, you can see also Captain America is present. Now also I want to change the name of Captain America. I don't want to put the Captain America. I don't like it. So I will put like a Flash. I will put Flash. Now if I go again to the web page, you can see Flash is now being displayed. So here I have told now I can send some data from one component to another component, and the data will be transmitted to its original component, and inside the original component the data will be displayed, right? Similar here, what is happening, guys? I am just passing some data from app component to list component, and the data is reflecting inside the list component, right, guys? So that is the concept of what? Props. Let me know, guys. Let me know if you have any doubt. Please let me know. Have you understood the concept of props? Let me know, guys. Or if you have any doubt, please let me know. Understood or not? Or if you have any doubt, yes, yes, yes. Okay, guys. Once again, if you enjoy the video, guys, please don't forget to like, and also don't forget to share with your friends, and also don't forget to subscribe our channels, because I think 1 or 2 days later we are also going to provide a free boot camp on data structure. Okay, one of the famous data structure is present, right? Stack, queue, linked list. So we are also going to provide the bootcamp on data structures also, right? So for that, don't forget to subscribe our channel, and also don't forget to share with your friends, guys. Okay. Yes, I know form link is not working because I have not given the permission to send the responses. Okay. I have just sent the URL. Just copy the URL and put the URL into a new tab, and keep open it. When I will tell, go and fill up the form. Okay, just go and fill up the form. Okay, don't worry. Now we have understood the concept of prompt, but let's understand the concept of use state, guys. Let's understand the concept of use state. Okay, now in use state, so first of all, let's understand what is hooks. Hooks, guys. In React, hooks are the very fundamental areas of React. Like hooks are like a superpower, superpowers. Now, what is the use case of this superpowers, guys? Like if you want to manipulate a web page now, you can manipulate using two factors. Like if you want to manipulate the state, you can manipulate, or you can, and if you want to manipulate the UI of a web page, you can also manipulate the UI of it. So using hooks, we can also manipulate the state and UI very easy manner. Okay, we don't want to collect the references like document dot query selector. Then inside the query selector, you have to pass the dot first para. Then again, you have to put some event. Then you have to change the DOM. Okay, you don't have to think about it, guys. Okay, behind the scene, React already handled these things using hooks. So hooks are the superpowers. Using those superpowers, guys, we can manipulate the state and also the UI. Like the very famous hook is called use state. This use state hook is responsible for updating the state and UI, both the things, right? And it is used to update the UI also. It is also used to update the state also. Now, a basic syntax is there of the use state. First of all, if you want to use the use state now, so you can write here like use state. It's a function basically. Use state is a function. Inside the function, you have to define the initial state. Like initial state can be 0, can be empty string, can be none, can be undefined, can be a array, can be an object, empty object, can be true, can be false. Any kind of value can be present here. Now, use state basically provide two things. First of all, use state provides an array. Use state provides an array. Inside the array, we get a variable. We also receive a variable. And another is the function. Okay. So using use state will return two things. First thing is the variable. The very first and very important is the variable. Second is the function, right? The variable, this variable is called as a state variable. This variable is called as a state variable, guys. Okay. Now, suppose I want to perform any kind of modification or updation to that variable. So for performing any kind of updation or modification to that variable, you should also provide a function for doing that things. So the function is basically used to update or manipulate the state of the useState variable. useState variable. So that is the basic structure, or that is the basic syntax of the useState hook. So useState basically return two things. First is the variable. Second is the function. The variable is known as the state variable. Means inside the state variable, you have to store some values, or you can store some values inside the state variable. Next is the function. Using that function, basically you are going to update and manipulate it, right? Now let see a use case of it. Let's see a use case of it. Inside the app.js, I will just remove everything. I just need a div, okay, and I will just write some few CSS, guys, few common CSS like class name. I want to provide the height of my entire screen, also width of my entire screen. Means entire screen means I'm just going to provide the height of my entire screen and also width of my entire screen to the div. Also, I want to make the website flexible, means display flex. Align items of center, means item center is also known as the align item center. I also use the justify content center. So justify content center means the justify center. If you write the justify center, so by default it will use the justify content center. Height screen means height 100 viewport height. W screen means width 100 viewport width. Flex means display flex. Item center means align center. Justify content means justify content center. Now also I want to put some BG color. BG color what? Slate of what? 200. If I go to the web page, here you can see my web page just take the entire height and entire width of my screen, right? Now here I will create basically another div. Okay, inside the div I will create a increase button. After that, here I will also put a paragraph tag. Okay, I will put a paragraph tag here. If I go here now, you can see increase is a button, here is a paragraph. Now increase is not looks good. For that I will use another class name bg black text white, padding in x direction 2, padding in y direction is also 1. If I go here, you can see the increase button, and I want to make it rounded, means border radius. I want to provide the border radius of 2xl. Border radius of 2xl. What does it mean by border radius of 2xl? Means if I use the border radius, means rounded pixel, that means by default it will use the border radius property. Inside the border radius, what is the value, guys? What is the value? 1 rem means 16 pixel. It will provide 16 pixel. Okay. Now increase button looks good. Looks good. And paragraph. And now I want to use the use state hook. For using use state, you have to import it first. Use state. Use state. Now we have to create a variable. We have already understood that useState is what? useState is a function basically. Inside the function, we basically defined the initial stage. The initial state is 0. Variable name like value, function name like set value. Okay, there is no restriction that you have to use the set name first for the variable. If you are going to use your name also, it will work. There is no issue. But in React, there is some naming conventions are there, some industry standards are there. We have to follow those industry standards. For that, we have to use a set value here, right? So variable basically hold the initial state, guys, and the set value function basically it is used to update the state of the variable. Now I just want to display the value inside what? Inside my paragraph. So I will just simply write the value here. And if I go to my web page, here you can see 0 is displaying, right? 0 is displaying. I should use class name, flex, items, center, justify, center, gap in x direction, 5. Okay, 0, right? Now I just want to add a functionality. Functionality means what? If I click on the increase button, if I click on the increase button, the value should be increased by 1. So for that, what can I do? I can simply create a function like called const increase value. Increase value is my function. So inside my function, what I want to do, I just want to increase my value. Increase my value means what? I just want to return, or I just want to do like value equal to value plus 1. Hello. I just want to write a value equal to value plus 1, right? And I just want, if I click on the increase button now, so my value should be increased, right? If I click on my increase button, then the value should be increased. For that, on my button, I can use a event called what? On click. On click event means basically if you click on the button now, so some operation or some event will be occurred or event will be triggered. So what event I want to perform? I want to perform increase value operation. Okay. Now also I want to display the value, whether the value is increasing or not. I want to display now basically, right? I am going to update the value, but if I don't see the value, then I will not get the satisfaction now. So for that, I will go to the website. I will refresh the website. I will open the inspect mode. I will go to the console. I will refresh it again. Now, guys, here you can see what is my. Okay. Let me. Now, what is my initial value, guys? Let me know what is my initial value. 0 now. If I click on the increase button, okay. Assignment to constant variable. Okay, there is the issue. Assignment to the constant, because randomly I'm going to change the value of that variable. So if I use the const, that means the variable is constant. If I assign some value, then again I am not going to assign some new value. For that, I have to change it into let. And if I go again to the browser, I refresh it, increase. Okay, it is not working. Okay, increase the value. Okay, I have to return the values, I think. Okay, it is not working still now, guys. Till now. Okay, let me just value plus plus and console log increase the value. Okay, not increase value, guys. Just only the value. Okay. Now here, if I click on the increase value, you can see one is there, right? The initial value was 0, but now the initial value is 1. If I click again, now the value is what? 2. Again click, now the value is 3. But guys, you can see here the value is increasing now. Means the value of that variable is changing. But I am also displaying that value inside my paragraph tag now. Inside my paragraph tag now. But here the value is changing, but the value is not reflecting to my UI. Are you people understanding? Value is changing, but the value is not reflecting to my UI. Are you people understanding or not? Let me know, guys. Let me know. The value is changing. The value is not reflecting to my UI. If I again click on the increase button, you can see randomly value is increasing. Randomly value is increasing. But what is the issue, guys? But what is the issue? Issue is like value is increasing, but it is not displaying in the UI. Are you people understanding? What is the issue? Understanding now what is the issue? Now, if I want to solve for that particular issue, now what should I do, guys? That's why we are using the useState hook. Now, I have already told now previously that if you are going to perform any kind of updation of the state variable, for that useState also provide you a function na set value. So set value is designed for updating the state of that variable. Okay. If you use any other kind of approaches, on that time React will not going to update your UI. Okay, guys. Now tell me, guys. Tell me, am I audible? Am I audible, guys? Let me know. Can you see my screen, guys? Does my screen is visible to all of you guys? Please let me know. Yes, na? I think my screen is visible to all of you guys, right? Yes, yes, yes. I am facing some network issue, guys. Okay, so that's why na the network connection was interrupted. Okay, okay, guys. Okay, now I think my screen is visible and also yes, 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 yes. Network issue was there, guys. Now I'm just saying that this set value function is basically designed for updating the state of the variable, and also it will help you to reflect the updation into your UI. So you have to use the function mandatorily if you want to update the UI, or if you want to update the state of the variable. Now it is mandatory to use the what? Use the function. So now if I go to my browser, if I refresh it, if I refresh it, and if I click on the increase now guys, you can see here the value is changing, right? Value is what? Value is changing, right guys? Yes or no? Okay, but here I should not do this kind of thing. I should use value plus equal to 1. Value plus equal to 1. And if I refresh it again, increase. If I write now value plus plus, so what will happen? First of all, the value will be increased. Then the value will be increased, but the value will not be set into the variable. But if I write value plus 1, then I will assign the value into the value variable, then it will be reflected directly. Now here you can see guys, I am clicking on the increase button and the updation is reflecting onto my UI, right? Right guys? Are you people understanding guys? You can see now the changes guys, changes are visible now guys. Let me know. Let me know guys, changes are visible. Changes are visible now. Yes, yes, yes. That is the use case of use state hook, guys. That is the use case of what? Use state hook. Now people, let me know, guys. Let me know if you have any doubt till now. If you have any doubt, just ask me, guys. Till now, if you have any doubt, just ask me, guys. Let me know. Let me know, guys. Also, one another announcement is there. Like also in every month, guys, we start a new batch. New batch means what? New training batch. And on that training batch now guys, we just provide the training to the students, like on the data science, also on the front end, back end, also the mun stack, right? So the new batch will be started from this month. And also I'm not going to force you to purchase those training programs, okay? I'm going to provide you free classes, free 2 to 3 classes for each and every domain, guys. And all those classes will be live onto the YouTube channel. I hope you all guys will join to those classes, and after learning something from those classes, if you see those classes are very much important classes. Really, those training programs will give you some confidence, really some give you some knowledge into the core domain. On that time, guys, you can join our actual courses. Okay. So before starting the actual courses, we are going to provide you 3 to 4 demo classes. Okay, so you can understand the quality of the classes, guys. Okay guys, now let me know if you have any doubt or not. If you have any doubt or not, please let me know. Now guys, I will also open the link. Just give me a second. I will open the link. Okay, just a second. Till now, if you have any doubt guys, you can ask me. I know link is not working guys, just give me a second. Now the link will work. Now the link will work. Okay. Okay guys, so that is the link. Go quickly and fill up, guys. Okay, fill up, guys. Please remember, please put your email ID accurately. If you do not put your email ID accurately now, so during sending mail, the certificate will not be delivered to you now, if you do not provide the original mail. So please keep in your mind, during fill up the form, put your email ID as it is. Okay guys, please fill up. Okay, and also let me know guys, let me know if you have any doubt, if you have any confusion guys, let me know. Okay, just let me share my screen. window app.jsx window. Okay, okay. Okay, guys, please fill up the form. Fill up the form, guys. Fill up the form. Guys, are you people excited for the DSA bootcamp? Please let me know. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Guys, I'm going to. Okay. Guys, those who have already filled up the form now, guys, don't worry. The form will not work right now. React fundamentals. React fundamentals. Okay, no issue, guys. No issue. Okay, no issue. Just fill up the form. I will change the topic name. Okay, I will change the topic name. No issue. Fill up the form. Live project. Also, we will also provide the live project. Don't worry. First of all, let's cover the basic things now. Let's cover the basic things. After that, we will also do the live projects. Guys, I think next day na, on the next day, we are going to organize a new boot camp on the stack data structure. Okay, and on that data structure, we will also use two type of programmings. First is the class-based programming, means OOPS-based programming, and another is the normal functional programming. And also, guys, we are going to program custom hook is there. Yes, hook is also there. Don't worry, Girish. First, digest the basic things. Okay. First, digest the basic things. I think you know many things, but many of kids do not have any idea regarding the basics. Okay. So first of all, let them cover up the basic things. After that, we will definitely work with the custom hooks. Okay, guys. So next, then we are going to use the Python language to implement the stack data structure. We are not going to use any kind of pre-built functions. प्योरली रॉ कोड लिखेंगे हम. ओके, एकदम पूरा का पूरा थ्योरी एक्सप्लेन करेंगे, डायग्राम ड्रॉ करेंगे कैसे काम होता है स्टैक के ऊपर. ओके, रियल वी विल टेक आल्सो रियल वर्ल्ड एग्जांपल्स. ओके, व्हेन इज नोड.js bootcamp means basically backend bootcamp ना भारत. You are talking about the backend bootcamp ना. भारत, please let me know. Are you talking about the backend ना, node.js backend? Actually, we have already provided a bootcamp on Node.js, means Node Express backend. But if you want, we can also provide another bootcamp. Okay, on that bootcamp also we can also work with a project. Okay, like CRUD operation, an application that can only perform the CRUD operation. We can also work on that kind of projects. Okay, guys, those who have not filled up the form yet, please do fill up the form. Guys, if you have any kind of further questions, guys, please let me know. And if you have enjoyed the video, guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, please. It literally gives us the motivation. And if you like and subscribe now, guys, In future, we will also provide that kind of content to you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Guys, we need a total 900 subscriber, guys. Just 4 left. Please complete, guys. Please complete the target, please. It's my humble request to you guys. Please complete the 4 remaining subscriber list. Yes, Bharat, I will change. Don't worry, don't worry. Now you can. Now, if you again open the link now you can see the topic name has already been changed. Okay. Those who have already filled up the form previously, don't worry. I will change the name. No issue. Okay. Your response is important. Okay. I will change the name. Don't worry. And guys, you can also check your certificate status from our website. Don't worry. Everything you can see from our website. Okay. Any further question, guys? Any further question? Let me know. Further question. Any further questions, guys? Let me know. Any further questions? Guys, only 2 subscriber left, guys. Only two. Please help us to grow with you, guys. Please let me know. Please do like and subscribe, guys, and also share with your friends. In next 2 days, guys. In next 2 days, we are going to conduct a boot camp on stack data structure, guys. On stack data structure. Everyone's favorite topic, data structure, guys. Right? So why we should not provide the bootcamp on data structure? We will also provide the bootcamp on data structure, guys. So don't worry. Okay. And if you have any questions, guys, till now, please let us know your question. I am here to answer all of your questions, guys. Okay. Please let us know your questions. यूज इफेक्ट अरे रुको यार रुको दिखाऊंगा रुको नो इश्यू पहले डाइजेस्ट करो थोड़ा सा ठीक है दिखाता हूँ यार यूज नो इश्यू आई विल एक्सप्लेन यूज इफेक्ट डोंट वरी ओके नाउ गाइस नाउ लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट द यूज इफेक्ट ओके बहुत हो गया ओके ओके मैं रिस्पॉन्स अभी ऑफ कर दूंगा थोड़ी देर बाद नाउ गाइस let's understand about the use effect. I am not going to take too much time. Okay. First of all, guys, let's create an application first of all. Okay, just let me share my entire screen with you. Stop screen, screen share the entire screen. Suppose, guys, I want to create a random password generator. I want to create what? I want to create a random password generator. For that, guys, I can open JS Online compiler, not compiler, interpreter. Okay. Now, I will create I will create a function. The function basically help me to generate a random password. The function basically help me to generate a random password. How can I do that? Suppose the function name is what? The function name is const generate password. Inside the function, I have to put a length of the password, means how much length I want. What will be my password length? I have to mention it, right? So first of all, I will take some characters. Don't I will explain everything like A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z, means using those characters now guys, using those characters I'm going to generate my random password. Also I need the caps capital. For that guys, I will go to my VS Code here. I will go to my VS Code here and I will open my terminal. I will stop the execution, and here what I will do, I will just open the Node.js shell. Inside the Node.js shell, I want to convert this lowercase to uppercase, and I will copy the entire portion from here. So now I have small alphabet, I have capital alphabets also. Now also I need some digits like 0 to 9. And now randomly I'm going to choose every character, and I will concatenate characters and create my password. So password equal to empty what string, empty what string. Also here I should use the specifier let. Now guys, I want to just use a traditional for loop. Int I equal to 1. I should be continuously running till less than equal to I plus plus. Here now, how many times the loop will be work? It will depend on my length, right guys? Let me know yes or no guys. The loop will be executed depend on my length, na? Yes or no guys? Let me know yes or no. Are you people understanding? Yes or no? It will depend, na? Now I want to generate what? I want to generate a random number. How can I generate guys? We have a math library. We have what? Math library. So if I use the math library now, math library has a function called dot random, and if I execute it, you can see some random. Okay, first of all let me comment it. Okay. You can see some random number is generating, and the random number will be present between 0 to 1, means the number will be vary, means the number will be greater than 0 and the number will be less than 1. If I again run it now, you can see the random number is generating, but I don't want any fractional part. I don't want any fractional part. So for that, what can I do? I can multiply it with some length like 26. Okay. So if I again execute now you can see some solid decimal numbers I can get like 12, like 18, like 2, like 22. But now I don't want the fractional part. I just want to remove the fractional part. So for removing the fractional part, guys, what can I do? I am just going to copy that much area and I will put it inside the math dot round. So round function basically it will help you to round up the what? Round up the existing fractional points. Existing fractional point and the floating point numbers. So if I now again run the button, you can see 8 is there, again 24 is there, 0 is there, 24 is also there, 2 is there, F15 is there, but no decimal point or number is present. Okay, no decimal point number. Okay, আমার আরো আধ ঘন্টা লাগবে তুমি খেয়ে নাও. Okay, so 15 is there. So now by writing that kind of code, it can randomly take the index values, take the index values from the characters, right? So here, what should I do? I will just copy. I will just copy that path And here, what should I do? Okay, not int, it should be let. Okay, here now I can do password plus equal to, from the chars I will choose the random characters here, right? Random characters I will choose. Now, but from here now, I should do something different. Different bole to what? First of all, I have to remove, and here I just want cat's length, right? Cat's length minus one. That's it. Now, if I run it, okay, just let me remove it first. Let me remove it, guys. And here I just want to print the password. Means console dot log what? Password. Console dot log what? Password. Now, if I execute the function gen password, here if I provide the length of 10, so it will return. Okay, just give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Okay, I'm visible. Let me refresh the page. Okay, let me refresh it. Okay, run it again. Okay, guys. I think I can find the issue. I should run it till the length. Till what? Till the length. Yes. Okay, that was the issue. If I can run it, you can see, guys, randomly some password is generating, some string is generating randomly, right? If I again run it, see, random string is generating. So here I can do like control D. Okay, now I will just uh, I guys, screen visible now, guys, let me know. Visible now, visible now, guys, please check it once. Visible na screen? Yes. Okay, guys. Sorry for the network interruption, guys. Okay. Now here, guys, I have just create an input field and also a paragraph tag. And here, HTTP localhost 5173. Okay. Here, hello, and here's the input field. Let me change the background color of the input field. Class name BG white. simple bg white. Now I just want, guys, if I put any number here now, if I put any number here, so based upon the number, my password will be generated. Based upon the number, my password will be generated. So now let's understand what is the use case of use effect hook. First of all, guys, why we should use the use effect hook? Suppose if there is any changes happen, means, let me copy it, guys. Suppose it's my use state hook and I'm just make a change. I'm just performing some changes or modification into this variable, means changes. So when some changes will be occurred now, it's want when some changes will be occur. So on that time, some operations should be performed. Operation should be performed. Operation should be performed when some changes will be occurred. So for achieving that kind of thing, we can use the use effect hook. We can use for what? We can use for use effect hook. It's a very much easy, guys. Don't worry about it. Suppose it is my input field, right? Let me change the type of it. Type should be what? Number. Now I just want, if I write anything now, if I write anything into this input field, the the changes should be stored inside a particular variable. Suppose if I write 5, the 5 should be stored inside a variable. So how can I do that? For storing that thing now, I can also use a state variable called const length set length, because using that input field, I'm just going to pass a length, right? I'm just going to pass a length. So for that, use state, I just going to pass a default length of 8. Default length of 8 means by default it will take the length of 8. Okay, and also I'm going to display the particular value, length value, inside my input field. Here, value what? Length. Now I just want, if I write anything, in that particular field, so what should be happen? The changes should be displayed. So for that, I can create a function, guys. Const handle length. And here, guys, what I want, I just want to write something. And when I will write something now, so the changes will be saved. Means on that time, some event will be occurred. What event? Guys, the event name will be on change. On change. Means if I perform any kind of changes, if I write anything, okay, so on that time, some operations will be performed. So here event will be on change. And what I want to change, I just want to set the length. How to set? E has a property called target. From the target, I'm going to take the value. Simple, take the value. And I have to assign the function here. What event I want to use? I want to use the event called on change event. On change means if any changes happen, so just store the changes into a variable. Suppose if I write 10, just store the 10. If I write 100, just store the 100. That's it, guys. Okay. So handle length. And now I also want to display the length, right? For that, console log length. If I go to the browser, refresh it. Now what is the default length? Guys, let me know what is the default length. The default length is what? 8. Now if I change it to 10, so now the default length is what? 10. Now the default length is what? 10. If I write like 78, now the changes are stored. 78. You can see here console. 78 is stored. 87. If I write 0000, it will also stored. That means it is working perfectly. And also we have create a function, the function that will basically generate a random password. right? So now here also I will create a function called const generate random password. Okay. Now here guys, I will just go to my browser and copy the entire code as it is because I have already defined the function definition now. So why should I go and again use the function definition, right? So here length, I will convert the length into number. That's it, guys. That's it. And instead of console logging now, I just want to set the password. For that, I will create another state variable. Inside the state variable, the name will be password set password, because after generating the password, display the password inside the paragraph field, right? Inside my paragraph element. So for that, using that function, I can generate the password. But if I do not store the password, then how can I display the password inside my p tag, right? So for that, I'm going to use another state variable. And here instead of console logging, I'm just going to use the set password function. So here set password, and what I want to store the simple password here. Okay, names are same. Let me check. The names are same. Okay, no issue. Okay, password should be reflected, right? Now, when the password should be generated, guys, that is the main question. When the password should be generated, if I make any changes, if I make any changes here in this field, if I make any changes, on that time, the password should be reflected into this field. Okay, I don't want to click on any button. I just want to write something, write some value here, and paste upon the value, the password should be generated. So for that, I can use another hook called useEffect. useEffect. Now, how to use that hook? Simple, guys. Simple, easy hook it is. Use effect. useEffect is a function. Function basically takes two things. Here you can see effect callback and dependency. Effect callback means if you see the word callback, that means it will take a function basically. It will take a function and also an array, dependency array. Now tell me what operation I want to perform. I just want to generate the random password. That is my operation. Okay. So here I will put the function here and I will execute the function. Now I have to tell to use effect, you should call the function. Means कब तुम इस function को call करोगे? I have to tell ना. मैं what should I tell? I just going to tell that use effect. Just call the function when the length will be changed. When the length will be changed. So the use effect hook will depend on the length, and depending upon the length, my password should be generated. Means whenever I'm going to change the field here, depend upon the value, my password will be generated. And I want to display the password. For that, I will remove the hello from here, and here I will put the password as it is. If I go to my web page, refresh it, you can see password has generated already. If I refresh it again, now you can see password is already generating. If I remove it and type 5, see guys, automatically password is generating. Automatically, depend upon the length. 12, see guys, 12, the length, the random strings length is 12. 8 means 8 character will be there. Suppose 70, see guys, see how much long character it will be there. If I write like 20, see, it is working. So use effect means guys, basically if you perform any kind of changes on any variable or any function, depend upon the changes, use effect A hook will perform some actions. Actions means it can call some functions also. It can also perform some other kind of operations, like it can perform anything, depend upon some changes. Okay, that is the all about use effect hook. That is very simple hook in React use effect. Now let me know, guys, are you people understanding or not? Use effect. Use effect is nothing but if you want to perform any kind of operation, depend upon some changes, then you should go for the what hook? Use effect hook. Let me know, guys, are you people understanding? Are you people understanding or not, guys? Let me know. Let me know, guys. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Please let me know, guys. Are you people understanding, guys? Let me know. Yes, yes, yes. That's all about today's topic, guys. That's all about today's use state, use effect, props, fundamental of React, also the concept of component. What is component? How we can create the component, right, guys? That is all about this topic. Let me know, guys, if you have any doubt. Any doubt, guys? Any doubt? Please let me know. Any doubt is there, guys? Any doubt is there? Are you people understanding? Let me know, guys. Are you people understanding or have any doubt? Guys, do fill up the form. Okay, guys, do fill up the form. Please don't forget to details. Okay, I not be able to this not. Let me know. Or have any doubt. Are you people understanding, guys? Let me know. Are you people understanding or have any kind of doubt? Please let me know, guys. Please let me know. Okay, guys. Okay, I think you do not have any kind of doubt, guys, right? I hope so. And I hope you have understood all the topics that I have covered today. Right, guys? Yes or no? Let me know, guys. Let me know. And also let me know, have you filled up the form or not? Okay, guys. Okay, okay. I think you have understood all the topics, right? Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. That's all about today's bootcamp, guys. Thank you for joining into this bootcamp. I hope you all have understood this concept and you have also enjoyed today's bootcamp, guys. And now, guys, the bootcamp, is there any C? C means what? C. Okay, guys. Okay, okay. Thank you for joining today's bootcamp, guys. Very, very good night to all of you guys. Very, very good night. And thank you again for joining into this bootcamp. Now, I'm Rahul Ghosh and I'm signing out, guys. Thank you, guys.